The person who is hurting you, the one who makes you feel invisible, worthless, crazy, is also the person your brain physically cannot let go of. And that is not a personality flaw. That is not weakness. That is not love. Psychologists call it trauma bonding, and it is one of the most misunderstood psychological traps in the entire field of human behavior. Because here is the dark truth nobody tells you. Your brain has been chemically rewired to need the person who is breaking it. And until you understand exactly how that happened, you will keep going back every single time. Let me start with a question. Have you ever left someone, or almost left, someone you knew was hurting you, and then something small happened? A kind word, a tender moment, a glimpse of who they used to be, and suddenly, you stayed. Not because you were stupid, not because you didn't know better, but because something deeper was happening, something your rational mind had zero control over. That something has a name, and once you know it, the illusion starts to break. Phase 1. Psychologists call it intermittent reinforcement. Here's how it works. When a reward comes randomly, not every time, not never, but sometimes, your brain activates the exact same reward pathway as a slot machine. Neuroscientists call this a variable reward schedule, and it is, statistically, the most addictive behavioral pattern in all of human psychology. Think about that. The person who is sometimes warm, sometimes cold, sometimes loving, sometimes cruel, sometimes completely present, sometimes completely gone. That inconsistency is not accidental. And it doesn't just keep you confused, it keeps your dopamine system in a state of constant anticipation. Every time they are kind, your brain floods with dopamine, the same chemical released by cocaine. Every time they pull away, your brain goes into withdrawal. And withdrawal in any addiction makes you desperately seek the next hit. You are not chasing them because you love them. You are chasing the high your brain has been chemically trained to need. That's not a character flaw. That's a biological trap. Phase 2. This is where it gets darker. Psychologists call it the stress bonding effect. Here is what most people do not realize. Trauma and attachment use the same neurological system. When you are in danger, real or perceived, your brain releases cortisol and adrenaline. Your threat response activates. Your entire body goes into survival mode. And in that exact moment of fear or pain, if someone offers comfort, even the same person who created the threat, your brain bonds to them. Because your brain does not stop to ask, is this person safe? It asks, who was there when I was scared? This is the psychology behind why abuse survivors bond more deeply to their abusers than many people bond in healthy relationships. Psychologists call it the Stockholm effect at the neurological level. Your nervous system is not broken. It is doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. But it is doing it with completely the wrong person. The fight that ends with them crying and holding you. The disappearing act followed by a grand apology. The cruelty followed immediately by tenderness. Each cycle does not weaken the bond, it tightens it. Phase 3. This is the one that takes the longest to recover from. Psychologists call it identity enmeshment. When you spend enough time inside a trauma bond, something subtle begins to happen. The way you see yourself starts to change. You begin to see yourself through their eyes. Too sensitive, too needy, too much, not enough. You become the version of you that they created. And leaving doesn't feel like leaving a person. It feels like losing yourself. This is why so many people say, I don't even know who I am without them anymore. That's not love. That's captivity. And it was built piece by piece through cycles of pain and reward, fear and comfort, cruelty and tenderness. You become the story you were given, not the one you actually chose. So, how do you actually break a trauma bond? 3 things. And none of them are just leave. Number 1, name it. The moment you identify what is happening as a trauma bond, not love, not loyalty, not commitment, you interrupt the automatic emotional process. Naming the mechanism breaks the illusion. Once you see it for what it is, it starts to lose its power over you. Number 2, interrupt the cycle. Every trauma bond runs on a predictable loop. Tension builds, explosion happens, honeymoon follows. Repeat. Your job is not to fix the cycle. Your job is to stop participating in it. Not to punish them, to protect yourself. Number 3, rebuild your identity outside of them. This is the step most people skip, and it is the reason most people relapse after leaving. You need something, people, purpose, a sense of self, that exists completely independent of this person. Because the bond doesn't break when you walk out the door. It breaks when you build something that replaces what it gave you. Your brain healed is not the same brain that formed the bond. It gets there, but it needs time, and it needs help. Here is what I need you to hear before you go. If this hit home, if you recognized yourself somewhere inside these 3 phases, you are not crazy. You are not weak. You are not someone who loves too much. You are someone whose brain got caught in one of the most powerful psychological mechanisms in all of human nature. And now you know it. You can't change what you don't understand. Now you do. Save this video. Come back to it. Because your brain will need to see it more than once before the bond fully loosens. Subscribe to Sahrsplained, psychology that actually explains you.